Hey guys, I am back with another video. We are keeping it super casual today. It's a gloomy day here in my town. I am still being held hostage, as you can see, from my apartment and in my town. I've been doing a lot of reflecting the past few days, thinking about everything that's happened. And yesterday, something popped up online about that it was Nicole Brown's birthday, and I just think about her and her story, and I think about, her life lost. She was someone who is like me that's been silenced and erased, and I just think about that she didn't really get to share her story along with other people. And I feel like that this whole journey I've been on, I've thought of her and people like her, and I feel like that was my purpose for all of this. I've survived in the last, 6 to 8 months, was to share my story so people, dirty, corrupt people, won't get away with doing what they did to me like others have gotten away with in the past. And I really want to make a change for survivors that have lived through unimaginable things. This has been really hard on me and my partner. I'm sure, has received threats. I've received death threats, I know, indirectly through bots on social media, and it's been really hard to think about and to live through that, or a group of people would rather have you dead than share your truth of what they've done to you. And that's just not right. I'm not going anywhere. My voice is going to be heard. In the beginning of all of this, it used to really get to me with everything that was going on, all the harassment and threats. And I still do fear for my life, but I am no longer hurt with what these people do to me or what they say about me. It's just words. It's just like they need to come up with some new material, honestly, because it's really old. And they need to stick to the group chats. And so, yeah, it doesn't hurt me anymore. I used to cry all the time about how unfair this was, why me, and now I understand why. It's for justice for people that were silenced and never got to share their story. People like Nicole Brown and others as well. And I think now, with everything that we've been through, it's made me stronger as a person. I don't let any of this get to me. If I do cry, it's because I miss my family and my partner. I am stressed because, I've had hits put out on my life. And if something were ever to happen to me, we would know who did it, because I don't have that many enemies. And I know that only that specific group of people, the cults behind all of this, I would say take a look at them, because they're the ones that have put direct hits out on my life, threatened my partner, and they have a pattern of doing this, not just with me, decades of this. So this is the one, I'm one person they're not gonna erase, and this is a cover-up they will not get away with. I refuse to, as long as I live, I refuse to let these people do what they have done. And I've noticed ever since I spoke about our little print here, they've gotten their feathers all ruffled. I've seen all sorts of stuff put out to try to deflect from the truth of the stealing, the lying, the cheating. Yes, very, 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 very dirty stuff. Imagine what else goes on, I think that when this all comes to light, you're going to look at these people very differently. The world will. They're going to see them as monsters and see that they've also had a pattern of doing this for a long time, longer than me. And, you know, these people have blood on their hands, and not just mine. They have others as well. And I refuse to let them get away with this. They can say whatever they want, you know. They make these little passive aggressive videos on social media, and I just wish they would come out and say whatever they want to say, unless they're afraid, you know, they're gonna get sued. But they should come out and say, you know, I'm not afraid to say what they've done. They should come out and say it, if whatever they want to say about me. If you have something to say it. I say what I want to say. These people, and it's the truth what I have to say, these people love to fabricate all sorts of stuff. They can say whatever they want about me. I know we have the truth. It's well documented, and it's gonna come out with or without me, you know. I've just been reflecting, especially with this gloomy weather. It makes me just think about all the lives lost, you know, all the survivors and people that have really been through unimaginable things and dealt with a fair injustice in their lives. And I just want my story to be heard for not just myself, but for others as well. This has been going on far too long. We are stressed, and it's even taken a toll on, you know, things like my hair, my skin. My skin breaks out because of the stress more. I put it all out. You want to mock my skin, you want to mock my hairline, you want to mock anything, go ahead. Things about me are surface level and they can be fixed, but the things that are wrong with these people are deeply unrepairable. And these people are so rotten to their core. It's disgusting. They're so dirty and so gross. And they need to take a long, hard look in the mirror, because that is an ugly look that they have going, what they're doing. And if they want to say something about me or to me, come out and say it. You know, don't be beating around the bush. I said my piece, and the world is going to see it too. And the world is going to find out what you are and what you're capable of. And that shiny, clean facade you have is been cracked. And people are already starting to see, you know, people in the industry are talking. They know about those group chats and other things as well. I want to keep this video short, but I just wanted to say I miss you all. We are still here. Hopefully we can make it out of this alive in one piece. Gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if they put out another hit after this. This definitely got them all riled up. These, who knew something like a little print, a very distinct little print, would get them all riled up. But the truth hurts, doesn't it, my friends? Well, that's all I have to say. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Just know me and the doggy are thinking of you all, and we hope you are well, and thank you all.